Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. I've seen lean-to solariums that cost 2 or 3 times what this one does, and honestly, they don't justify the price. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I'm standing in my own backyard right now with the Palram Canopia Sun Room up and running, and it's been a total game changer for how we use the space. Before this, our patio furniture got soaked every time it rained, and we could barely enjoy it after sunset. Now, we're outside in the morning with coffee, we grill dinner in the evening without worrying about drizzle, and the dog has a dry place to hang out when the lawn is muddy. It's not just a roof, it's a whole extra room that didn't exist before. First off, the engineering is solid. The polycarbonate panels are rated for high impact, so hail or a stray baseball won't turn your afternoon into a repair project. I've had a few afternoon storms roll through this summer, and not a single drop made it inside. That's peace of mind you don't get with cheaper clear vinyl or flimsy plastic covers. The hinged side door is one of those small details that makes a huge difference. Most lean-to kits just give you a fixed opening, so you're either stepping over a frame or leaving the whole side open when you want to walk in. This door swings wide, so I can wheel the lawnmower right in, carry groceries out without juggling bags, and even move the kids' play table inside when the weather turns. It's simple, but it turns a storage space into usable square footage. Assembly was honestly easier than I expected. Palram ships the whole kit with numbered panels and color-coded hardware, plus a QR code that links to step-by-step videos. I'm not what you'd call a DIY expert, but I had it up in a weekend with just a drill, a rubber mallet, and a helper to hold things steady. The instructions are written for homeowners, not contractors, so you don't need a manual the size of a phone book to figure it out. One thing that surprised me is how well it blends with the rest of the house. The white frame and frosted panels let plenty of light through without looking like a giant greenhouse. My neighbors said it looks like it's always been there, which is exactly what you want if you're trying to keep the backyard aesthetic intact. The powder-coated aluminum won't rust, so you don't have to repaint it every few years, and the polycarbonate won't yellow like some cheaper plastics do. Maintenance is basically zero. I hose it down once a month to keep the leaves and pollen off, and that's it. No resealing, no recaulking, no worrying about mildew in the corners. If you've ever owned a traditional sunroom with glass panels, you know how much upkeep that can be. This one just sits there and does its job without demanding anything back. I also like that it's not locked into one season. In the summer, the roof keeps the rain off but still lets the breeze through. In the fall, we move the outdoor heater in there and keep using it until the temperature drops below freezing. The panels are UV resistant, so the furniture inside doesn't fade like it does under direct sunlight. Even in light snow, the roof sheds it without sagging, which is more than I can say for some of the cheaper covers I've tried. The size is perfect for an 8 by 12 footprint. It's big enough to fit a small dining set, a couple of lounge chairs, and still have room to walk around. If you're trying to cover a larger area, they make bigger kits, but this one is right in the sweet spot for most backyards. The height is generous too, tall enough that you don't feel cramped, but low enough that it doesn't dwarf the rest of the yard. Now, nothing's perfect. The frosted panels do diffuse the light a bit, so if you're looking for a bright, sun-drenched space, you might want to consider the clear option instead. Also, the door hinge is metal, so in a really humid climate it could eventually show some surface rust if you don't wipe it down now and then. Neither of those issues has been a deal-breaker for me, but they're worth knowing up front. All in all, this solarium has been one of the best upgrades I've made to the backyard. It's functional, good-looking, and it actually saves money compared to the pricier alternatives. If you've been on the fence about adding covered outdoor space, this is the kit I'd point you to. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like the right fit for your place.